Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case this is your first time seeing me, my name is Taz Shiko. You're so very much welcome. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this look from the start to the end. Yes, every detail. I'm not going to be skipping any detail. So please watch the video till the end, and without any further ado, let's slide, jump or walk into the video. So this is me, only eyebrows are done. I'm going to use this Illegal Pro Concealer, and I'm going to use it as a primer for my eyeshadow. So I want my eyeshadow to have something to hold on to, and that will be this concealer. So I'm just applying it and then blending everything together. Next, I'm using this shade from the Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I'm using it very close to my eyebrows as possible and blending everything together and doing the same on the other eye. And then next, I'm just blending. Then I'll use this shade. This is from the Zulu by Juvia's eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying this at the outermost corner, going to the inner corner like in a V motion. You can see that. And then next, I'm going to use this shade. This is from the Morphe eyeshadow palette, 35M, and I'm also going to apply this in a V and at the outermost corner of my eye, or my outer V as some people call it. And I'm applying as I blend, apply as I blend. I want to have a smooth finish and not a harsh one, so that's why I'm applying as I blend everything until I'm satisfied with how it's looking. Next, I'm using this maroon shade from the Zulu by Juvia's eyeshadow palette, and I'm using it close to the shade that I had applied initially on my outer V. And I'm not going to take it all the way to the inner corner. This is because I also have other shades that I want to apply. So I'm just concentrating this close to the first shade that I had used on my outer V. And I'm doing the same on the other eye. And the reason I use this maroon is because it blends very well with the purple shade. Like, it has a very good blending. Then next, I'm going to use the orange. I know I've tapped the yellow, but I'm going to first use the orange. And then I'm using a more tinier brush. This is because, if I was using a fluffy brush like the one I had used earlier, it would have been very difficult to blend, and I might have ended up applying the shade all over, and that was not my aim. So that's why I used a smaller brush. So I'm applying as I blend everything, and right now I'm applying the yellow shade that was next to this orange that I was applying, and I'm applying as I blend, also using a small brush. I'm not using a bigger brush, so that I can have control of where my eyeshadow will be placed. You can see that. So next, I'm just blending in everything together, making it have a seamless look. Yes, I want to marry in everything together. I don't want you to be able to see where this shade starts and where it ends. So that's why I'm blending everything together. And this brush doesn't have any eyeshadow shade, so it's just a clean brush. So next, I'm going to use concealer on this innermost corner, and I'm just going to apply it using a tiny brush. And remember, I told you the reason I'm now using a tinier brush is to have control on where I'm applying that eyeshadow. And then after that, I'm blending in that concealer. Blend. And also on the other side, I blend. And now after that, I'm going to use this shade, and I'm going to use it on the area where I used that concealer. Yes, so I'm just going to apply that shade there. And the reason why I used a concealer is just to make the color or the shade pop even more. So that's why I used it. So then after that, I'm just blending in everything together. Again, using a clean brush. This brush doesn't have any eyeshadow shade on it. Next, I'm going to use this Maybelline eyeliner as my eyeliner. And what I do is I love starting from this outer corner, going all the way to the inner corner. That makes it just very easy to do your eyeliner. And of course, there are other ways that you can be able to do your eyeliner, but this one is one of the easiest way that you can be able to do your eyeliner. And again, you don't make your inner side or the inner corner thicker than the outer corner. So the outer corner should be thicker compared to the inner corner, yes, but not the other way around. Otherwise your eye makeup would be looking really bad. So I'm just doing the same on the other side, starting from the outer corner and then going in to the inner corner, and it gets less thicker as it goes. You get? So on the outer corner is a little bit thicker, and then on the inner corner is less thicker. So next I'm going to use this white eyeliner, and I'm just going to apply it on top of the black eyeliner. So I'm just following the way I drew my eyeliner, the first eyeliner, which was the black eyeliner, and I'm just following that, nothing else, and applying it exactly up to the point where I had applied the black eyeliner. And then after that, I'm going to use these lashes. Next, this primer. This primer is from LA Girl. It has a color corrector, and I was so eager to use this color correcting and also a primer. And I'm just pushing it in to my skin. And as you can see, I'm not dragging. I'm just pushing in that primer into my skin, because that's how it should be. Always push in your primer and not drag it, yes, because you want it to be in your skin, like in your skin, girl. So push it in, 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 push it in. So I'm just doing that all over. You can also use your hands. You can also use a beauty sponge. You can use all that, but just ensure you are not dragging but pushing it in. And this is what we have so far. Next thing I use is this Zaron foundation, and it's in the shade 45. And I'm using a beauty sponge to blend everything together. And yes, it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, and that's just my preference, to be able to blend in with other parts of my body, like my hands, which are a bit darker. So I'm just blending everything together, and my way or my style of applying my foundation is I start from the middle part that is close to my nose and going all the way outwards, which is just very easy to blend everything together compared to starting from the outer sides going all the way to the inner sides, which is close to my nose. Yes, this just ensures that I blend everything in together. I don't have any harsh lines. Yes, so that's my preference, and you should do that. If you just start from the outer corners, please change and start from the middle part that is close to your nose going all the way outwards, and you'll see a very huge difference. And also avoid applying a lot of products around your eyes or your under eyes, because it just makes applying a lot of products just makes your eyes crease, and you just don't want that. So, and also around your forehead area, don't apply a lot of products. You can see I've not applied any fresh products around that area. I'm just applying the product that was on my other areas going to the forehead. I hope that makes sense. So I just don't apply fresh product around my forehead, because otherwise it will just be very, very hard for me to blend everything together. So yeah, I hope you have learned a tip there. Just don't apply fresh products around your forehead area. Please, please don't apply fresh product around that area. So I know this footage is just too long. This is just to show you that blending is not like a 1 minute thing, like the way we edit it. It just takes time. Take time with blending your foundation. So ensure you've blended everything, and also try to avoid using a lot of products. Yes, applying a lot of products doesn't mean that your makeup will be looking so flawless. Applying layers and layers and layers, but blending your makeup will just change everything and make everything just look so beautiful. No matter what you're using, whether an eyeshadow, whether a concealer, whether a foundation, and anything, just ensure that you've really, really blended your makeup well, and that will just change your makeup game and just take it to another level. So blend. Take your time with blending. Always blend until there is nothing else that is left to be blended. So blend. Always blend your makeup. So next I'm going to use this concealer, and I'm going to use it to cream highlight. And right now I'm just using it under my eyes, and this concealer is in the shade Fawn. So this is just a few shades lighter than my skin tone. And also around my chin area. And we highlight on the areas where we want them to be seen more, or where the light hits first. Yes. So also around my forehead and on my nose area, and then around this area I also apply some more concealer, and then after that I blend in everything together. So I'm just using the same beauty sponge that I was using before, and also around my under eyes I'm just using the same beauty sponge. But I feel like I can try out using something else and see how it works. So I'm using this smaller beauty sponge to see how it will work with blending that concealer. So I'm just blending. It's actually not that bad with the blending. The sponge is just fine with the blending. It just gets into those two corners, and on this side I decided to use this brush. This brush is just so amazing, really easy to use. So I wanted to make my under eyes really super highlighted, so I went in with another concealer, which is a little bit lighter. This is in the shade medium beige, and then with this brush I'm going to blend in everything together. Like, this brush is just very easy to use to blend that concealer. Like, it's just super easy. I found it to be very easy to blend with. So I'm just blending everything. Also on that other side, and then on my nose too I'm going to apply this concealer, which is also in the shade medium beige, and then I'm going to apply this Revlon candied setting powder, and I'm going to bake. So I'm just going to bake, and I'm using just the same brush that I was using initially, and I'm just using it to set the areas where I had cream highlighted. So everywhere where I had cream highlighted, I'm going in with that Revlon setting powder. So the reason we set is, you see, like the concealer is a cream. So with creams, they move a lot. So to minimize that, you just blend, you just use a powder to like make it not move. Like you set it not to move. So then I'm now contouring, and I'm using Cocoa from Illegal. Yes, this is a finishing powder that I'm using right now, and it's in the shade Cocoa from Illegal, and I'm just applying that around the areas where I did not highlight, and just set everything so that the foundation also doesn't move. The foundation also is a cream. Yes, I don't want it to move, so I set it. And I also love my makeup looking matte, so that's why. Then next, I'm going to use this. This is a lipstick, and it's from Illegal, and I featured it on my makeup haul, I told you guys. So I'm just using that, and I'm using it with this small brush. And when I realized, like, using a brush to apply, like not the applicator on your lipstick, like just using like a small brush just changes everything. I've realized that there is just a way that it has elevated the way my lipsticks just look, and I'm in for it. So next I'm just using this is in the shade Seductress, and then after that, set that makeup, set baby girl, set that makeup. So I'm using this Maybelline setting spray, and then after that I love going in with this beauty blender and just make that setting spray just get in, because the reason that I am applying that setting spray is just to make my makeup last for long, and just spraying it, I feel like it doesn't do a good job than just setting it and just pushing it in, like pushing it in there, so that it lasts me the whole day. And let me tell you, that just does it, because I spent with this makeup 14 good hours, and it was just looking super nice. The makeup was just looking awesome even after those 14 hours. Like I would have lasted more hours with it, and oh my god, I loved it. So next I'm going to use this eyeliner on my under eyes. Then next, this highlighter, this is from Elf, and I'm using it on my nose and then also on my cheekbones. And this is the final look, guys. This is how the makeup is actually looking. I hope you've learned something, guys. I really hope that you've learned something, and just in love with how the makeup is looking right now. I'm so much in love with how the makeup is looking right now. Tell me something you want to learn about makeup, and I'm here to teach you, or anything that's not even makeup related. Tell me what you want to see on this channel, and I will always do it for you, because I really love you people. Hello, so welcome back to my channel. So I'm done with the makeup. This is how it's looking, and let me tell you, I'm in love with how it's looking. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something, and until next time, guys, bye.